Thank you. Thanks very much.
So Callum, how do you rate it? Were you happy with the way it went?
So I was happy with the fight. I was happy we put on a good fight, a good entertaining fight. I was happy that the opponent wanted the fight and he wanted to win. And it was a good 10 rounds. I'm going to learn a lot from that. I'm only 22 years old. And I'm fighting real fights, and he was definitely a real fighter. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy.
You got dropped there in the 10th round and then hurt right before the bell. Like, how badly were you hurt, and was it just a mistake on your part?
Yeah, these things happen. You get hit, but I don't think I wasn't hurt. I think I got caught, maybe a shot, and I tripped over, but I don't think I was dropped. He landed some good shots. Don't get me wrong, but I have a good chin. I was never really hurt at any stage. I was very aware of it. Even I see when I got back up, I was fine. So I think it was more of a punch and a trip more than a drop.
Yeah. And then the second or third round, he had a flurry on you where you had a pretty good series. A, how were you there? And B, did you feel like you had a box after that more than just kind of brawling a little bit?
And it was the third round. I was still getting warmed up. I was still getting ready. And like I said, he's a real fighter. I'm fighting real fights. I'm not trying to take no easy fights. And I just proved it. I'm fighting tough fights, and you're bound to get hit. You're bound to, when you're fighting real fighters, you're going to get hit. And this is going to make me better. I'm 22 years old, like I said, and these fights are going to make me better, tougher. And when I get to the top, I'll be even better and stronger.
Is that the first time you've been down?
Yeah, it was the first time I was down in my life, but I don't think I was knocked down. I think it was more of a trip.
Even in the amateurs, you were never down as
Never,
an amateur?
I was never down.
You hit him with some bombs, and he didn't go down. How surprised were you by that he stayed up the whole fight?
Yeah, I wasn't really, this fight I wasn't trying to load up and punch, I was trying to box, and I was trying to show my boxing and more speed. And I think I did that. Was it the 8th round? I must have thrown 8 or 9 punches in a row. Yeah. And my hands were a bit sore. They were getting a bit sore. He had a big head, a big strong head. But like I said, I'm going to learn from these rounds. It's a good experience.
I wanted to ask you about when he headbutted you and then he hit you in the balls, right? And when you came out of the break there, you kind of like, instead of touching gloves, were you trying to make a statement when you whacked him in the face?
Yeah, we clash heads, these things happen, and he hit me a couple of low times, but sure, fuck it, what are you going to do? You're in a fight, you have to get on with it. And I wanted to finish him, but it didn't happen, Maybe if we had a couple more rounds, maybe, but sure, it's a 10-round fight at his hometown. Like I said, I'm 22 years old, it's my first fight at Madison Square Garden, my first big, proper fight, so I'm going to learn a lot from it.
What did you think of the crowd?
Yeah, I was very happy with the crowd. They played the wrong walkout song on the way out, so that kind of fucked it up a bit. But once we got the right one at the end, the Irish crowd, it was very good. It was good.
Champ, how would you grade your performance tonight?
I give my performance probably. I'm tough on myself. I'm very tough on myself. I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. I wasn't really happy. I got hit too much. Maybe I have a lot of time to improve. And it's just, like I said, I'm going to learn from it and come back better.
What do you feel you could have done better in this fight?
Not get hit as much, maybe be a bit more sharper, or maybe even be a bit more physical. I know he was very strong, but I don't know. I'm going to have to watch it back and see.
Thank you.
Well, was his size a problem? Because he was very compact, very low center of gravity.
I don't think it was a problem. I don't think it was any. I think I won every round. Like maybe one or two. That he might have just edged, but it wasn't like he dominated any rounds. I felt like I was in the fight completely. I was fit. I was never one-sided. I was there. So I'll learn from it, like I said, and I'll come back better.
Your walking music, who was that?
No idea, man. I don't know what happened.
We're good. No, thank you.
Thank you, champ. Congratulations.
Thank you.